I was at a gig once in London. A lot of my stories start like this. You meet a lot of unexpected people at gigs in London. And one time I met comedian and podcaster Richard Herring, whom some of you may have heard of. We both just happened to be at a dive bar at the same time, and I was like, "You're Richard Herring," and he was like, "Yeah, I am." And evidently he was. And we got chatting over a pint or two, as you do, and we eventually got onto the subject of why we went into comedy. Boobs, he said. I said, yeah, but seriously. And he said, no, seriously, I went into comedy to get laid. Let's be honest about it. Why does anyone do anything to survive and ultimately reproduce? That's not how he said it, which isn't quite as articulate as that. And he asked me, well, why did you get into comedy if not for the girls? And I had to think about it for a bit. And I said, you know when you're at the hospital and you're visiting like an elderly relative or something, and they're going to die, and you know they're going to die, and they know they're going to die, but there's no amends to be made, there's no problems to be fixed, but you feel this powerlessness, feel this overwhelming sense of, I wish there was something I could do. I wish I could study medicine for 7 years and find a cure for this, but you'll be dead before I can fill out the application form. Come to think of it, I'll be dead before I can fill out the application form. You know how it is with the NHS. And then they laugh at the silly thing you just said. And then you're both laughing, and the weight sort of lifts. It lifts from them, and it lifts from you, and you're in a moment where nothing matters. Not life, not death, not anything. And they give you this smile like you've never seen before, as if to say, thank you. Look, I know I'm on the way out. I've accepted it. I've had a good life. There's no reason to be sad, and I don't want to make anyone else sad. I want to go out smiling. Tell me another one. That's why I do comedy, because even when there's nothing I can do, there's still something I can do. Do you know what I mean, Rich? Have you ever... And he's like, nah, boobs are better. Now, that story about Richard Herring is not true. But what it tells us about Richard Herring is true. I'd like to thank Stuart Lee for the format of that joke, but I think I told it better. It's the 19th of November, Rich. The 19th of November, in case you've forgotten. Hi, my name's Mike. I'm here to tell you why funny people kill themselves. It's because most funny people are men, and most people who kill themselves are men. It's a correlation. All right, good talk. Do we have a Q&A, everyone?
It's equal, it's fine. No one's upset about the existence. No one really cares that it exists because it's stupid. But there is one. If you want to celebrate it, go ahead. It's on November the 19th.
Can't you see it too? There's an elephant in the room.